Hello everyone and welcome back. In my previous video I showed you cards from 4 tarot decks and one of them always draws attention. It is the Dark Wood Tarot by Sasha Graham and Abigail Larson. Its visualization is very impressive, but I'm always asked if it suits beginners. Today I will review this deck and show it card by card. The deck is produced by Loveland Books and it comes in a fancy box that you can use afterward as a deck container if you want. It has a magnetic lock, very useful. Inside the box there is the guidebook and the deck. Let's check the guidebook first. Not all the decks have a good full description inside the box. The Darkwood Tarot is a nice exception. You will find a good description of every card, plus some tips for tarot reading, several spreads, and a philosophy of the deck. Certainly, you will feel free and easy working with this guide. Even if you are a newbie in tarot, it will be a good start for you. Probably for the first time, you won't need any additional materials. This guidebook will give you a good start. Should I mention, those materials inside were prepared by Sasha Graham, who can explain tarot brilliantly, so I'm not surprised by the quality. The deck itself is Rider-Waite-Smith tarot based. If you don't know, it means that in Major Arcana you have the Strength at number 8 and the Justice at number 11. What I like about visualization is that images are mostly classical, let's say. They are easy to read and understand even with your intuition only. They don't bring you wrong ideas and directions. At the same time, you see a lot of patterns from fairy tales which are closely connected to the arcana. Again, it helps to catch the meanings if you are lazy to read the guidebook, but I don't recommend you avoid it. The minor ones are also visualized with concrete sense. It normally goes for the wands as fire, the cups as water, the swords as air, and the pentacles as earth. Each suit tells a story. If you put the cards one by one starting from the ace and to the 10, you will see the evolution of the element's energy. It's a nice exercise and the deck helps to do it. You know, I must say the deck is very logical and itself helps you to understand the processes. The court cards present an idea of family, where the king and the queen are the father and the mother, the knight is the older son, and the page is the youngest daughter. In my opinion, such presenting is good because if you are not experienced with tarot and don't see these inner connections among royal ones, you lose the main idea coming from minor arcana. Why the Darkwood? Because the deck brings you on the path of inner journey, the dark wood of your soul where you can face more. I like it. The style of images is brilliant, of course, as always Abigail Larson does, so I'm pretty sure you will be happy with this deck, as I do, if you are a beginner at high level or just an art fan. All set is printed on good paper. I like the size of the cards, they are big enough. I don't like small versions, but not too much, and I don't lose them while mixing. I like the back of the cards, the image is mirrored, so if you like to use reversed cards, you don't see by the back in which position they are. What I probably dislike is that cards are glazed and slippery. I wouldn't say it's bad, just preferences. Still, they are usable, colorful, and look amazing. That's all for today. Hope my review was useful to you. Please leave your comments below and catch the next series. Bye!